What if your small apartment is not too small? It is just arranged wrong. We are counting down 10 layout mistakes that make compact spaces feel cramped and chaotic, each paired with a practical fix. From furniture fighting the room to choices that rob a home of its identity, this list moves from quick wins to one shift most renters never see coming. Starting with number 10, a free move that changes everything. In the 10th place, pushing all the furniture against the walls is the classic small apartment trap. It may seem logical to open up the middle and make the room feel bigger, but the result is often the opposite. With every piece clinging to the perimeter, the center turns into a dead zone, and conversation areas lose their warmth. Instead, try floating your sofa just 6 to 12 inches off the wall. This simple move, paired with a 12 to 18-inch gap between sofa and coffee table, instantly creates a cozier zone and makes the space feel up to 18% wider. Even in a compact living room, pulling furniture inward lets you reclaim the floor visually and encourages natural flow. No new purchases, no tools required. Just a tape measure and a willingness to try something different. Number 9, ignoring vertical space leaves valuable storage and visual impact untapped. When every shelf and hook sits low, clutter creeps onto the floor and ceilings seem to press down. Instead, start wall-mounted shelves at 66 to 72 inches from the floor, leaving a gap of 6 to 12 inches below the ceiling. This simple shift draws the eye upward, making the room feel taller and more open, an effect rooted in Gestalt continuity. Tall bookcases, ceiling-hugging shelves, and well-placed hooks act as vertical anchors, freeing up floor space and boosting storage without crowding. Small apartments thrive when you think up, not just out. 8th place, oversized furniture is one of the fastest ways to shrink a small apartment. A massive sectional or a deep, overstuffed sofa eats up precious floor area, blocks walkways, and makes everything else feel cramped by comparison. In a compact living room, even a standard 90-inch sofa can overwhelm the space and disrupt circulation. Instead, look for an apartment-sized sofa, ideally between 72 and 78 inches wide, with a depth of 30 to 34 inches. Swapping a full-size coffee table for a set of nesting tables brings flexibility and keeps traffic lanes open. A simple tape measure is the best design tool here. Measure before you buy, and let function guide the scale. Editing down to right-sized pieces not only frees up square footage, but also makes the room feel lighter and more intentional without requiring a big budget. Number 7, skipping defined zones turns a studio or open-plan apartment into a jumble of activities with no clear boundaries. Without visual cues, living, dining, and working areas bleed together, leaving the space feeling chaotic and mentally cluttered. The fix starts with a rug. Anchoring a seating group or table instantly carves out a zone and signals its purpose. Add a low bookshelf or open-backed divider to separate areas without blocking sightlines. Lighting finishes the job. Hang a pendant light 28 to 34 inches above a table or desk to spotlight the activity below and create a natural gathering spot. These simple tools, rug, shelf, pendant, bring order to the room, making even the smallest apartment feel organized and intentional. Defined zones help your mind relax and make every square foot work smarter. Number 6. Blocking natural light is a silent space shrinker in small apartments. Heavy drapes, bulky furniture in front of windows, or cluttered sills can rob a room of daylight, making it feel closed in and dreary. When sunlight can't flow freely, even a well-organized layout feels tight and underwhelming. The fix starts with clearing window areas. Swap out thick curtains for sheer panels or roller blinds that let in maximum light without sacrificing privacy. Placing a mirror directly across from a window is a classic designer move, instantly doubling the daylight and making the room appear up to 30% larger. High gloss finishes on ceilings or floors also reflect light deeper into the space. Instead of fighting the sun, invite it in and let reflective surfaces amplify its effect. A brighter apartment feels more open, more welcoming, and sets the stage for the next step, decluttering with style. Don't forget to subscribe for more smart space solutions. Number 5, decorating for style alone can quietly sabotage a small apartment's layout. Trinkets on every surface, single-purpose side tables, and scatterings of tiny frames or vases might seem charming, but each item chips away at usable space and adds to visual clutter. When the ratio of furniture to floor area creeps above 20%, rooms start to feel crowded. Research shows the sweet spot is closer to 15 to 20%. Instead, swap out a cluster of small, decorative pieces for one bold, oversized artwork that anchors the room without overwhelming it. Replace that unused poof or end table with a storage ottoman, and suddenly you have hidden space for blankets or books, plus extra seating. Every piece should work double duty. By editing out the extras and choosing furniture that earns its keep, you free up space and let your apartment's personality shine through. Smart function always outlasts fleeting trends. Number 4, skipping a clear focal point leaves a small apartment feeling scattered and restless. When the eye has nowhere to settle, no headboard in the bedroom, no art or TV wall in the living room, attention jumps from object to object, making the space seem busier and more chaotic than it is. Eye-tracking studies show that when a vertical anchor, like a bold headboard or an aligned row of panels, is introduced, fixation duration increases by 34%. That means people naturally pause longer, and the entire room feels more organized and restful. The fix is simple. Pick one feature wall and give it purpose. In the bedroom, a headboard or a tall piece of art draws the gaze and brings calm. In the living room, a TV on a low console or a gallery wall does the same. Aligning shelves or decor vertically creates visual continuity that helps everything else fall into place. A single, intentional focal point brings clarity, making the rest of the layout feel deliberate and serene. Coming to the top 3, blocked movement paths are the silent stressors of small apartment living. When circulation lanes squeeze below 30 inches, every trip from the front door to the kitchen or bedroom turns into a tightrope walk. Bags catch on chair legs, toes bump into corners, and daily routines slow to a crawl. Even a misplaced armchair or poorly angled table can create a pinch point that adds seconds to every journey and ramps up frustration. The fix is refreshingly simple. Map out your main routes with painter's tape or string, marking at least 30 to 36 inches for primary walkways, and think entrance to kitchen or bedroom to bathroom. Secondary lanes, like the space behind a dining chair, can dip to 24 inches, but never less. Don't forget about door swings, which need at least 32 inches to open fully. Audit your floor plan, spot the worst bottleneck, and shift just one piece of furniture to restore flow. A clear, generous path not only eases movement, but also makes the entire apartment feel calmer and more intentional, and it sets the stage for smarter vertical solutions. If your home's traffic jams are stressing you out, a tape measure and a little rearranging can deliver instant relief. Number 2, keeping everything at the same height flattens a small apartment, making the ceiling feel lower and the space more compressed than it really is. When sofas, tables, storage, and art all sit at one level, the eye never travels upward. There's no rhythm, no sense of lift or spaciousness. The fix is remarkably simple. Introduce a tall plant in one corner, a floor lamp with an upward glow, or a wall-mounted sconce that throws light toward the ceiling. Uplighting alone has been shown to raise perceived spaciousness by 0.7 points on a 7-point scale, an effect you can achieve for the price of a single lamp. Layering heights with a mix of low, mid, and tall elements breaks up the monotony, draws attention skyward, and gives the room a lively, vertical energy. Even in the tightest studio, this trick creates the illusion of more volume, transforming the mood from cramped to open and inviting. Try just one tall piece or a bit of uplight, and watch your ceilings seem to rise. Subscribe for more small space design wisdom. And finally, in first place, a small apartment that feels sterile and temporary is the most costly mistake of all. When a space lacks personality, with no bold colors, no meaningful objects, just generic furniture and blank walls, it never truly feels like home. This emptiness isn't just visual, it seeps into daily life, making routines feel unsettled, and the apartment itself feel disposable. But the fix isn't about buying more decor. Start with one bold color, whether it's a cushion, a painted accent wall, or a piece of art you love. Add something with a story, a framed photo, a favorite book, a handmade bowl. In a recent case study, a tenant who embraced this holistic approach gained 23% more usable floor area and cut obstructions by 15% simply by editing the layout and layering in personal touches. The result was more than just numbers. The apartment finally felt like theirs. As the tenant put it, "Now I walk in and it feels like home, not a waiting room." When every fix builds toward a space that reflects who you are, even the smallest apartment becomes a place you want to stay. Which layout mistake are you fixing first? Subscribe for more ways to make your home work beautifully. Across all 10 entries, one truth stands out. Small spaces reward intention, not just square footage. Layout isn't about fitting in more. It's about making every inch reflect you and your routine. Which layout mistake are you fixing first? For more smart home ideas, hit subscribe.